everything okay your side?
I'm just finding out. Yes, it's live.
Can
It's
you
working.
see the sound? Can you hear yourself in there on the microphone? 1, 2. Yeah, signal.
Yeah, it's just gone straight onto
Can you
page.
actually get like the microphone on so you can actually hear you talking into the microphone? On there?
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, we can do that.
Focus.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Alright. Good. Oh, that's good.
Still working.
Ah.
Hi, Tanya. Well done.
Alright.
Hi, Marie Louise. And anyone else who's there, welcome. We're just doing a bit of a technical check, making sure everything's working. Hi, Wendy. Okay, we can turn that off now.
Yeah, thanks.
Great, well done.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
For those who were there, we just changed a few things technically. We're evolving and learning, and so it was our first time tonight doing something slightly different. I won't bore you with the details, but we weren't quite sure how it was going to work, so it's good to see that it all seems to be working, and the sound is there, and the picture. Brilliant. Oh, it's changed its view again. That's what it did last night, switched over to a different viewing.
Okay.
The new
It's
Facebook.
interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that actually. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Cool. Hi, Rosemary. So we'll just have a few minutes for people to arrive. Good evening, Gavin. And I'll pop the mantras in the comments.
I'm unplugged.
Okay. Hi, Laura.
Plug in phones. Some nice calming beach waves.
Hi, Jan. Hello, Tess. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Marie. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Katerina. Okay. So yeah, please feel free if you'd like to let us know where you're tuning in from. Michaela from France, thank you for sharing. I really like imagining where everyone is, so you can sort of picture this gathering spread across the world. Hi, Damon. Some calming music to begin.
More chilled.
So welcome, thank you so much for joining us for day 35 of our 40 days of mantras and prayers for peace and healing for our wonderful world. So if you're tuning in for the first time, we began 35 days ago and we're almost at the end of this journey together with many of the same people tuning in every night. Thank you. It's been everything from fun and tearful and heartwarming. And so here we are, almost, well, in the final little stretch.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so amazing. So please feel free to write to us. Apparently we're very quiet, hardly able to hear me speaking. Maybe I'm just speaking softly tonight.
Could be that microphone's lower than normal.
So yeah, let us know if you can't hear us, because that's helpful, because we obviously haven't got another person helping us with sound, so you're our sound
It seems a
technician.
bit quieter than normal. Yeah, somehow.
Charlie's just going to go and see. And yeah, also please feel free to use the comments box to let us know where you're coming from and to share any prayers, any intentions throughout the evening. It's our way to feel your hearts and how you are in the evening. Lara says she can hear us fine, so we'll just see a couple more comments, how people are doing with the sound.
Yeah, it's almost in the red on the main
Okay.
street, so hopefully we.
Maybe I'm just a
boosted
little
it
bit
up. I boosted it a
quieter
little.
tonight.
I boosted it.
Cool. Sometimes I feel sort of, soft and quiet, and other times I'm more of my introverted nature tonight, perhaps. Anyway, I hope you can all hear us okay. Please let me know if you can't, and we'll do whatever we can. Better now. Yeah, it was quieter than normal for some, but better now. I'll boost the volume.
It's okay, we're up.
Cool.
Boosted the volumes. Okay.
Moving the mic helped a lot. Brilliant. Thank you, Andrew. Great. Okay, so let's begin, as we do each night, with a brief meditation just to arrive and settle, and then we'll dive into our mantras. Great. Oh, lovely. And just so that you know, if you joined us sort of partway through, all the live videos, apart from one or two or maybe three where we had some quite entertaining technical hitches, and we haven't left them there because they just weren't up to quality. But all the others are still there. So if you want to go back to them, they're on my Facebook page, Elise Your Cohen Music /live. Which is the same link that you're tuning into tonight, so you can always go back to them. Okay, great. Yeah, lots of people are saying better now. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's begin. So I'm just going to invite us to take a moment to stop, close the eyes, and relax. So once you've got everything set up, invite your body to find a comfortable seat. And take a lovely deep breath, inhaling through the nose, filling up the lungs, and exhaling through the mouth with a sigh. And in your own time, let's repeat that. A lovely deep breath in, the deepest breath you've taken yet today. And as you exhale through the mouth, relax your shoulders. And again, one more, even deeper breath. And if it makes you yawn, or if you want to release some sound with that exhale, just let anything flow, whatever feels natural, whatever feels relaxing. And then when you're ready, let your breath find its own natural rhythm. And give all of your attention to that breath for a little while. And as the attention settles more and more with the breath, feel how it gives you a bridge to your body. Noticing if you're holding on to any unnecessary tension, and just allowing it to flow out of the arms, out of the legs, out of the hands and feet, and down into the earth. And as you release and relax and let go more and more with each breath you take, feel your connection to the earth. Feel and allow the earth to hold you. Feeling the groundedness as you notice all the contact points with your body and the earth, even if it's through cushions or chairs or sofas that you may sit upon, through the foundations of the house. Beneath it all, feel the connection with the earth. With so much uncertainty around us, it can really help to support the nervous system and our overall health and well-being if we can really keep our center, keep grounded and keep that connection to the earth. And as you tune in more and more to yourself, invite compassion to anything and everything that you're experiencing and feeling at this time. And as that compassion begins to wash over you like the waves upon the ocean, connect with your heart center in the middle of your chest, maybe placing a hand there to feel that connection. And allow your heart to speak its prayers, to speak its intentions. And then upon each mantra we sing from the opening Oms through all of the prayers to the closing Oms, we can devote all of those sound waves to carrying those prayers, those intentions, just as if they were a surfer on a surfboard riding upon the waves of the ocean. Let's chant 3 Oms together to open. Om. Namaste. So, another very warm welcome if you've just joined us for day 35. When we sort of went into the first few days of lockdown, we felt moved to do this 40-day practice, which the inspiration began with the Hawaiian prayer, Ho'oponopono, and then we felt just called to share it online so that we could connect with friends and family every day in this way and offer this space from our home to your home, so that we could all come together and support one another in these prayers and keep one another uplifted and connected during this strange period that we're all in. And every night I've been sharing some words of inspiration, sometimes specifically about the Ho'oponopono, some nights just about chanting mantra, anything that feels uplifting and relevant to these times. And so tonight I felt I'd share a little bit more about the story of Ho'oponopono, where it originated from, where that healing practice, shamanic practice comes from. Good, lovely, just checking all is well and we haven't had any sound issues in the comments. That looks good. Hello to dear ones that are there. So this is from Ulrich Dupre's book, which I've really thoroughly devoured during this 40 days. And tonight I'd like to share a little bit more from a chapter called The Story of Ho'oponopono. So the roots of Ho'oponopono reach far back into the past. Some say even to the time of Atlantis, Lemuria, or the high Vedic culture. Ho'oponopono belongs to a system of ancient Hawaiian teaching called the Huna. Hu means knowledge and Na represents wisdom. And the guardians of this ancient teaching are called kahunas, Huna experts. Only to know something without then using it really makes no sense of it, because wisdom is revealed by what a person does, not by what they know. The Hawaiians call their group of islands the land of aloha, the land of love. Aloha contains the essence of the Huna teaching of knowledge and wisdom, and it forms the basis of Ho'oponopono. Aloha means, I see the divine in you, and I see the divine in myself, which is the same as when we say namaste. It's the same meaning, just a different word. This carries the understanding that you and I, your neighbour and the president in the White House, all of us travel a common road, and that there is only one power in the universe, namely the energy of unconditional love, mana aloha in Hawaiian. Aloha has only a single commandment, never to harm, always to help. The command to harm no one brings without not harming oneself. So I'm going to read that sentence again. The command to harm no one begins with not harming oneself. So that's like non-violence in yoga. And thus, to love your neighbour as yourself. Mana aloha is the essence of God's energy, the energy that penetrates and informs everything. According to a story from humankind's beginnings, the problems of the world arose when we fell into the error of thinking that instead of only one power, there were two, good and evil. Instead of compassion and its logical consequence, the realization that all is one, judgment and condemnation entered human thinking. Humankind took a step away from unity and into separation, the first so-called advance in our history. Ho'oponopono is a simple way of arriving at unity, inner peace and returning to harmony. Ho'oponopono implies solving a problem from the ground up and applying the solution to useful ends. It expresses the deep need to live once again in harmony with oneself and with humanity, nature and God. Ho means to make, and pono is translated right or correct. It follows that Ponopono would be rightly right, and so Ho'oponopono quite simply represents to make rightly right. To make anything rightly right means to join oneself again with one's higher self and the source of all being. To be in one's own centre, returned to harmony, and balanced once again, so that one is able to realign the environment and reshape reality.
Nice.
Oh.
Tangled up.
Right, tangled up. So, let's begin reshaping our reality with some prayers for healing. We'll sing the Ho'oponopono after our opening mantra, Om Tare Tu Tare Tue Soha, which is the mother of all Buddhas, Tara, green Tara's mantra. Green being a universal colour of healing and regeneration and regrowth. And this mantra helps us to be free of fear. And the words are in the comments if you need them. If you scroll up, then you should find my post.
Soha.
really heartwarming to. Well, I'm just seeing who's tuned in, and it's like really amazing, like to connect with people that perhaps connections have been like, you know, not lost, but just unless you see people regularly in your everyday life, sometimes it's hard to stay connected, right? So hello Kylie, hi Kaz, hi Marina, hi everyone, but in particular just those last few who've just joined, and just wishing everybody well. Let's sing Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono, So to introduce the next mantra, I'm going to read the words that my friend Padma Devi Sumananda wrote for the Lakshmi CD that we created together last year. She was the inspiration and then I was the vessel. So these are the words that she wrote. This was her vision for this album. Lakshmi is the aspect of Divine Mother. We all find it easy to love. She is the all-embracing grace, beauty, abundance and pure unconditional love. Whoever you are, whatever you have done, she will love you. Om, Divine Mother. So the words are Om Shrim Maha Lakshmiye Swaha. love that I can see you guys sharing with each other. It's really sweet. Amazing to see how many friends are online. Oh, and hello Ebony, thank you again for the beautiful artwork for the Lakshmi album. Our artist
fabulous.
is here or was here. So please do feel free to, we know you're here if you send us a little message in the comments. So as they pop up, that's why I'm sort of saying hello to people. So if I haven't said hello to you, it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I'm not aware that you're there. Or too many have gone through while my eyes have been closed and I might have missed it. So we're, just for those that maybe are here for the first time, we're sharing the same mantras every night so that it's this 40-day discipline, this 40-day practice to really dive deep into the energy of them. And 40 days is regarded as a long enough time to really sort of plough those, what would you call it? I guess vibration pathways. Yeah.
Neural pathways of the mind. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Do something for 40 days and apparently it becomes a habit. So yeah. And then on Wednesdays in our weekly kirtan, which is now from 8 till 10, by the way. Good to remind and mention that. So we've just put it back an hour later so that it's more in alignment with these 9 o'clock sessions, so that if anybody forgets what day or what time, then at least you'll get the second half. Oh, hi Neil, hello. Oh, hi Vishwam. Yeah, see, lovely. Oh.
It's nice to know who's there.
Yeah, so nice. It's lovely. Then we can picture you. And feel free if you want to tell us where you're writing from, then we can send love to that area. And if you want to put down any prayers, any words of inspiration for this video to go out to the world with, to carry, please do. Hello Roo. So this is our closing prayer, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which is a Sanskrit prayer meaning may all beings everywhere be happy, free and at peace. And may all our thoughts, our words and our actions contribute towards freedom and peace for all. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. If your eyes are open, I invite you to close them once more. And just bring that awareness inside. Maybe even bringing a hand over the heart center once more. And opening the floodgates to all of your prayers before we close. Giving thanks, sending gratitude for anything and everything that you're grateful for in this time. Not only as a way of showing our appreciation and reminding ourselves for their blessings, but also as a way of attracting more of the good stuff. When we're grateful for something, it has the power to keep bringing more of that into our lives. May there be peace on the earth. May there be peace in the heavens. May there be peace upon and within all the waters. And may there be peace in each and every heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's chant one closing Om together. 3 Shantis for peace. The first for ourselves, second for our near ones, the third for all living beings. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. It's amazing to see so many of you here. And
On a Saturday night. It's pretty
yeah. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for giving your time and your energy to this practice, these prayers, this gathering, these connections. It's a beautiful part of our day. So if you want to join us again, we'll be here tomorrow night and every night at 9 o'clock until we've completed our 40 days. If you want to join us on Wednesdays for a longer session for 2 hours from 8 till 10, then we've got our weekly kirtan where we'll be sharing other mantras, different mantras. If you want to pop us a donation, if you're in the position to do so, then there's a link in the description to PayPal, or you can contact me directly. And everyone.
Good night.
Lots of
Take
love.
care.
Blessings.
Enjoy the rest of the evening.
See you tomorrow at 9.
I'll put it from next
Stop
door.
it now.